The Papal Conclave is a highly significant event in the Catholic Church. It marks the gathering of cardinals from around the world. These cardinals are the Church's most senior leaders. They assemble for one purpose: to elect a new pope. The conclave is steeped in tradition and secrecy. It is a time of intense prayer and reflection. The cardinals take on the immense responsibility of choosing the next spiritual leader for over 1 billion Catholics globally. The conclave is not just a political election, it is a deeply spiritual undertaking. The cardinals seek guidance from the Holy Spirit. They believe the Holy Spirit guides their decisions. The weight of the decision rests heavily on their shoulders. They understand the impact of their choice. The new pope will lead the Church into the future. The conclave takes place in Vatican City. The cardinals are secluded from the outside world. This seclusion helps them focus on their sacred duty. They are cut off from media and outside influences. This isolation allows them to dedicate themselves fully to the task at hand. The death or resignation of a pope triggers a period of mourning for the Catholic Church. This period is known as the sede vacante, meaning the seat is vacant. It is a time for reflection on the departed pontiff's legacy. Catholics worldwide offer prayers for his soul. The College of Cardinals assumes governance of the Church during this interim period. They handle day-to-day matters. However, their primary focus is preparing for the conclave. The cardinals gather in Rome from their dioceses across the globe. Their arrival signifies the impending conclave. The atmosphere in Rome is one of anticipation and solemnity. Mourners mingle with pilgrims and tourists. All are aware of the historical significance of the upcoming event. Before the conclave begins, the cardinals participate in important rituals. They swear oaths of secrecy. This ensures the integrity and confidentiality of the process. They attend spiritual retreats. These retreats provide time for prayer and reflection. The Papal Conclave unfolds within the hallowed walls of the Sistine Chapel. This chapel is renowned for its breathtaking frescoes by Michelangelo. The cardinals process into the chapel. It is a solemn procession, rich with tradition. They take their places, surrounded by the beauty and history of the chapel. The outside world is shut out. The cardinals are alone with their thoughts, prayers, and each other. The voting process is designed to be secret and sacred. Cardinals write their chosen candidate's name on a ballot paper. They use a special script to disguise their handwriting. This anonymity protects the cardinals and their choices. The ballots are carefully folded and placed in a special urn. The cardinals pray in silence after each vote. After each vote, the ballots are counted. A 2/3 majority plus 1 is required to elect a new pope. The world watches the chimney atop the Sistine Chapel with bated breath during a papal conclave. The smoke signals emanating from the chimney carry significant weight. They offer the only glimpse into the secret proceedings. Black smoke signifies a deadlock. It means no candidate has secured the required 2/3 majority. White smoke, on the other hand, heralds joyous news. A new pope has been elected. The anticipation surrounding the smoke signals is palpable. Crowds gather in St. Peter's Square, their gazes fixed on the chimney. News outlets from around the world broadcast live footage. The suspense builds with each passing day. The black smoke serves as a reminder of the gravity of the cardinals' task. It underscores the challenges of finding a leader who can unite the Church. The appearance of white smoke triggers a wave of excitement and relief. It signals the end of the conclave. The bells of St. Peter's Basilica ring out, confirming the news. Cheers erupt from the crowd in the square. Papal conclaves have a long and fascinating history dating back centuries. Over the course of Church history, conclaves have varied in length and circumstance. Some conclaves have been relatively short, concluding within a matter of days. Others have dragged on for months, even years, as cardinals struggled to reach a consensus. One notable example is the conclave of 1268 to 1271, which holds the record for the longest in history. This conclave lasted for nearly 3 years. The cardinals, unable to agree on a new pope, were eventually locked in the building and put on a diet of bread and water to encourage a decision. This extreme measure highlights the pressure and challenges associated with electing a new pontiff. In contrast, some modern conclaves have been remarkably swift. The conclave that elected Pope Benedict XVI in 2005 concluded in just 2 days. Similarly, the conclave that elevated Pope Francis to the papacy in 2013 lasted only about 24 hours. These brief conclaves suggest a greater sense of unity and purpose among the cardinals. As the white smoke rises, the bells of St. Peter's Basilica peal, and a wave of excitement washes over the waiting crowds. The announcement, "Habemus Papam," we have a pope, echoes across St. Peter's Square, marking the culmination of the Papal Conclave and the beginning of a new era for the Catholic Church. Inside the Sistine Chapel, the newly elected Pontiff, having accepted his sacred duty with the words "Accepto," dons the papal white cassock and chooses his papal name, a tradition dating back centuries. This name, often inspired by a previous pope or saint, reflects the new pope's aspirations for his papacy and his vision for the Church. The world waits with anticipation for the identity of the new pope to be revealed. The anticipation reaches its peak as the new pope, preceded by a procession of cardinals, emerges on the balcony overlooking St. Peter's Square. The crowd erupts in cheers, their excitement palpable. For many, this is a moment of profound joy and spiritual renewal, a chance to witness history unfold before their very eyes. The new pope then delivers his first apostolic blessing, Urbi et Orbi, to the city of Rome and to the world. This blessing, rich in symbolism, signifies the Pope's role as a universal pastor, a shepherd to Catholics and a beacon of hope to the world.